Well, a major announcement coming out of the White House just yesterday. President Trump stating the use of Tylenol during pregnancy may be linked to an increased risk of autism and that pregnant women should limit their use, which contradicts medical evidence. Now, it is sparking debate and also worry for doctors and also from doctors. But what about the parents, especially those who have children with autism? Joining me now is Michael Intoccia, the founder of A Voice for Mikey Autism Foundation, also father of Mikey as well. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.
And as a parent with a child who has autism, what's your reaction to this news that came out yesterday?
For a parent who has a son that's nonverbal, it's great news because no one in the White House or in Washington has ever come out publicly and say, we're going to help and figure out what's causing this problem with autism. There is a major problem. Like he said, 1 out of 31 are born are autistic. Mikey, 6 years ago, almost 7 now, was born, and it was 1 out of 42. So it's getting worse. But as a parent, it's great to see that they're going to try to start working on this and find out what's causing the problem.
Yeah, and you mentioned too, you're happy to see that they're looking into it. As a parent, though, what else would you like to see in terms of looking into what causes autism?
To find out what is the problem. Are they the Tylenol? Is it the shots? Is it the food we eat? We don't know what it is. You know, when I was growing up, we never even heard about it. But we only took 2 or 3 shots back then. Today, childs are getting a lot of shots, so you don't know what's going on. It's just, we still don't know what's going on until they do this study and start spending money and finding out. So it is great to see that they're finally coming out and saying, we have a problem in our country.
Okay, so, I mean, obviously, you know, Mikey has autism.
Yep.
You also know a lot of families as well who have kids with autism.
Yep.
These kids, though, they are still just kids, but they're kids that need a lot of patience. They also need resources as well, which can be a challenge. Help our viewers understand who may not know and fully understand what type of challenges that these kids as well as the parents go through.
Well, Mikey's very lucky because he's able to have doctors across the country to help him, but he's very lucky that he has a mother that's able to take care of him full time, and she's on the computer day and night trying to figure out who's the next doctor, what families they talk to online and everything. So I'm very lucky that he has a mother like that, but there are so many families that got to work day and night just to pay the bills to keep the doctors going and stuff, that they're not that fortunate. And that's why we created A Voice for Mikey, to help out family that needs help.
Yeah, and we're looking at video right now, right there, of one of your last fundraisers. This is at the Cape Club of Sharon Golf Course.
Yes.
A big event. You also had a special guest arrive in a helicopter. Tell us a little bit about this event, what it meant to you, and who was that special guest?
So we started this 7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
7 weeks ago, we created A Voice, and it started by my friends in the North End who do the San Gennaro Feast, called me up and said, with the last feast we do, it's going to be for Mikey and autism. So I thought about it that night and saying, I'm a father of my child, I got to do something. So I started this foundation. I said, I'm going to create a gala. So I'm good friends with Mark Wahlberg. He's like a brother to me, and I've never asked him anything in 30-something years. I called him up. I said, Mark, I need a favor. And I told him what I need him to do to come to the gala, and he goes, you know, I'm filming a movie starting there in 3 weeks, because this was 3 weeks before. He goes, about me getting married and having an autistic child. Wow. So he goes, wow, this is crazy. He goes, I promise you I'll be there. So he calls me up that morning and says, I got a problem. I'm filming, and I only got like a 2-hour break. I go, Mark, I don't care if you got to come in by chopper, you're coming in. He goes, send the chopper. So the helicopter went, picked him up, and brought him in.
That is incredible. Yeah, he showed up, Amy. That was big. And you guys, like you said, you're new still. It's only 7 weeks. Born 7 weeks ago, so I guess you could say that, and you're doing so well. You're raising so much money for these families in need. Tell us about how people can connect with you guys. Maybe if somebody who has a child who has autism and may not be able to financially support the resources that they need, how can they get in touch with you?
So if you go on to voiceformikey.com, we have applications you can fill out. We're not going to give money to anyone, but we will pay if you need a computer. Buy it. If you need a stroller, we'll buy it. Doctor bills that you're having trouble with, we'll pay for it. Swimming lessons. Major number one is autistic kids love water. And if they see water, they jump into it because they're fearless. So swim lessons is very important. Speech therapy, Mikey's nonverbal, so he's got speech therapist. I mean, all that. And the tough thing is, like I said, we're very lucky that we have doctors across the country, and he's got a mother that spends the most time with him. Most families can't do that. So that's what we created and started. And it's just a little bit we started. We're making this 7 weeks ago. So we're making this thing grow. We had Fat Joe, the rapper, drove 4.5 hours to New York, from New York to come to the gala because he has a 33-year-old autistic son. And he came and been part of it. And there were many other people there.
One more time, give us the website where somebody, if they would also like to help donate and also participate in
you
your
can
mission.
go on voiceformikey.com and register or donate, whatever you like to do. It's all right there. We're all there to help.
All right, sounds good. Awesome mission. Congratulations, by the way, on those big events. You're definitely making some big changes out there, and I know a lot of people appreciate it. Michael, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Catherine, let's get over to you.